Well, I'm getting ready to do some stealth camping. Got my goodies with me. I'm on the trail. Gonna do it along this trail here. Gonna walk a bit, find a good spot to get into this tree line, find a good spot, set up camp. Hope nobody sees me. But this should be an easy one. It's gonna be chilly tonight though. I think it's supposed to be in the 30s. It's coldest night of the week. My dumbass decided, hey, let's go camping on Saturday. It was a great time. And then I look at the weather today and I'm like, oh, coldest night of the week. It's gonna be in the 60s all next week too. But I'm gonna be on call at work, so it's kind of the only chance I get to do it. Because I'm not gonna get to do it next weekend, so well, fuck it. We're doing it tonight. But yeah, we're gonna hike in, find a good spot, get set up, and go from there. So I think I found a good spot. I was kind of eyeballing it on Google Maps, trying to see how visible it is from the trail. So, I mean, all my stuff's camouflage or subdued colors, but still want to try to make sure I'm not seeing as much as possible, because I am going to have a couple lights with me. I'm going to find a good spot, good cover, and then find a good way in. Well, I'm slightly disappointed because where I was looking at on Google Maps, at least from the satellite view, it looked like it was a good spot, but now I'm about standing where I was looking at, and it's not looking too great. Might have to go down a little bit further. Might have some areas over there, but I was looking at over here somewhere. But you can see right through those trees and see fucking everything. So, well, I think I found a good spot. It looks like the trees are providing pretty good cover. A lot of shrubbery. So I think I'm gonna try to get my ass off this trail before anybody comes by. Start getting camp set up. Alright, so for where I'm at, trail's like right there. Somebody can see me from there. Somebody might see me from up over here, but this dead tree branch is providing a lot of cover. Only issue is trying to find a spot where there's not sticks sticking out of the ground everywhere. I mean, granted, I've got this field that's right here, but I don't think anybody's coming in here for a while. Not this time of year. It's already cut. It's already done. So I might walk out a path, walk out a little flat spot, see what we got going in here. Well, I think this is probably as good a spot as any. So barely see the trail, put my canopy netting up. Most likely nobody will see me. Let's bug in, dig in. Somebody just ran by while I was sitting here. I stopped because I was contemplating what we're doing. Then I heard footsteps. It was good fucking timing, because this tarp is noisy. Well, looks like shit, but it's set up. Got plenty of space in there for my bag and me. And yeah. Let's see what this looks like from over here. So it's not too shabby. We'll go out there and see what we can see. I think it's dark enough. Let's see right here. Yeah. I don't think anybody's seen me. Hello. It's in there. I think we'll be alright. Almost didn't even see it till I got around this tree. And it was getting dark. Not too bad. Well, got everything set up. Starting to get dark. It's time to take a page out of Steve Wallace's book for a step 2. It's going to be a cold night, so this is definitely going to be needed. Started unpacking for the night, realized I made a mistake, forgot my my sleeping mat, my padding, so it's just going to be straight ground sheet and blankets, because I didn't bring a sleeping bag. I brought 2 woobies, because the last time I was camping, I had a couple, just my 2 woobies, and that actually kept me plenty of warm, and it dipped into the 30s. So we're going to see how tonight goes. I have a feeling not great, because it basically straight on the ground, no insulation there. Probably should have brought a sleeping bag. Didn't do that. So, probably gonna get a little chilly. But mistakes were made. But I'll get through it. There's my heater. Putting out good heat already. That's nice. Realized that I fucked up though, because I brought 2 propane tanks. That way I could run like my heater in like my little cooking stove, or even my little gas light. That way I could have heat and light, or heat and cooking. But then I realized that I've only got 1 fucking adapter, and that was somehow I forgot about that. So yeah, but on the bright side, this thing actually does put out some light, so it is helpful. Whew, I tell you what, this heater can match your fucking face off. It's tiny, but I can feel the heat coming off it from here, and I'm not super far away, but it's not super close either, but I can definitely feel the heat coming off of it, so that's super nice. It's gonna get toasty here quick, and luckily I've got air vents, so if, you know, because it's propane, if there's too many fumes, they'll kind of work their way out. I don't think I'll die in here. I think there's enough ventilation where even if it does, well, I guess it's not like I can kick it off if I get too high. I mean, if I start feeling woozy, I can just reach back and boop, and then eventually it'll vent out, and it should be good. So I shouldn't be killed by a silent killer. It should be nice and toasty. Let's see how things go. So now I get to figure out what I'm eating for tonight. I've got a bunch of MRE guts from various MREs, and granted, I've got MREs to get rid of because I've had them for I've been sitting on them for a few years. It's like, I said something about keeping them the other day, and my wife was like, "Don't they go bad?" And I was like, "Well, yeah, kinda. Eventually, I guess you kinda got a good point." So I've got some brisket. I've got au gratin potatoes, vanilla pound cake. I know people will fucking fight over that shit. Tortillas, some Tootsie Roll. Then I've got what's left of a tuna MRE. I think that's where the tortillas came from. So, yeah. Oh, and I've got some wheat snack bread. So I'm gonna dig in and have some chow. You know, I noticed something. There's the carbohydrate electrolyte beverage powder, orange. Beverage base powder, orange, right? But then when you look at the macros of them, this big packet, which is supposed to be, you know, the carbohydrate electrolyte powder, has 22 grams of carbs, and it's all sugar. Granted, it does have... Nope, I guess I read that wrong the first time. There's no salt. Oh, there's salt. There it is. But then you go to the beverage base powder orange, and it has 33 grams of carbs, 20 grams of sugar, and let's see, does it have salt? I am not seeing salt, but you could literally just take a salt fucking packet and do that and get more fucking carbs and electrolytes in this smaller packet. That doesn't make any fucking sense. Luckily, since my dumbass was not smart enough to go buy a second adapter to run all my camping shit on propane as opposed to butane like it's originally supposed to. I brought an MRE heater for the MREs, which when I was getting set up, I was like, oh, fuck, did I throw one of those in my bag? Because like, I didn't just bring MREs, I just kind of, I tossed them in a bag. And that's like my food bag for the night/morning. But I got a heater, so at least I can heat up my brisket and my taters. So, yeah. That's all it takes. This shit will be hot in a few minutes. I don't know if you can hear that, but there's a bunch of coyotes in the distance howling. They got really loud for a minute and then quieted down. Hopefully I don't have any visitors tonight. So I'm definitely cheating. I've got, I mean, granted, I forgot my bedroll, so not super comfortable. But I brought a little propane heater, so that's keeping it nice and toasty in here. Makes it a little bit less than stealth. If anybody walks by, they're probably going to see the glow from it, because it does put out some light. But I'm on a trail that people don't use super frequently, and I don't think anybody's going to be on this trail late at night, so I think we'll be alright. I'm going to try to stay nice and toasty. I've got 1/2 whoobies. I've got the OG, and then the fleece line one that the wife bought me. It kept me warm last time I was camping. So, hopefully, keeps me nice and warm. I can see my breath. I've got the heater going and I can still see my breath. It's supposed to get probably down to close to 30 tonight. 32-ish, I think. So we'll see how the night goes. I probably should have brought a sleeping bag, but I didn't. So, regrets were made. But, yeah, we'll try to stay warm tonight. See how I'm feeling in the morning. I probably should have brought my sleeping bag. That's kind of a... yeah. Regrets were made. It, got a little colder than I anticipated. Woke up at some point in the middle of the night because it was cold. Look over. Realized my, the propane bottle ran out. Checked my phone and it was 24 degrees. So it got a little bit colder than I anticipated. But luckily I had another bottle. Kicked that on. Got it back into the 30s, in here at least. But, had a hard time going back to sleep. Basically just kind of dozed in and out. The ground's fucking uncomfortable. I had a hard time sleeping on it. But a lot of leaves falling now. I'm getting warm now. Put my jacket on. About to make some coffee and some food. Sitting here enjoying my coffee. Suddenly I hear some guy whistling at his dogs. And I'm like, oh, fuck. I think they've moved on. Well, I decided to just kind of sit in here and be cozy until it got a little warmer. Just because I had time to kill. It's not like I got a whole lot of plans for the day, so decided to just kind of chill, drink my coffee, let my body warm up. Heater's going. I checked it. It's actually got pretty warm in here. Like, I got all my shit on, but I checked my phone and it said it was like 60 degrees in here. but I'm sure it's like 40 out there. So this is time to start getting everything packed up and broke down and make my way out of here. All packed up, ready to clear out. Now it's time to hike out of here unseen. Try to make as little noise as possible. I might just end up taking this field out instead. Might just walk that out instead of the trail. We'll see how it goes.